You're not from this country. Get out. What's going on, guys, and welcome to Papers, Please. Now, I've seen a couple of other people playing this, and it actually looks really interesting. I kind of want to say it's an indie game again. I don't really know if it falls under indie game. I think it's made by this Lucas Pope singly, so I suppose it is an indie game. Basically, it's all about working with immigration in a Russian country where they've set up basically a border, and like in any country, when you're entering any country, you have to check the passport and make sure it matches and it's up to date, and yeah, before they can be allowed into your country. It's a very unique game, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it, so I'm really looking forward to actually playing this. And this music is just brilliant. It's so simple, but now, as you can see here, with my massive cursor, it does say beta. This game is currently free. If you just search it on Google, Paper Please, it's like the first result. I'll put a link in the description as well. It's currently free, but I think they're trying to get it greenlit on Steam. And if they keep adding to it, by what I've seen so far, this is going to be a brilliant game. And the music's just ended. We get to watch it rise up the screen again, if we so wish. It's actually lost the play button while it's going. We'll wait for it to pop back up. Now, I can't remember the proper name of the country that we're going to be allowing access into, but this here is their logo, and that's something we've got to be looking out for, because if they're part of our country originally, their passport will have that on, sort of thing. You'll see what I mean. I've seen a fair bit, so for once we'll actually know what we're going in playing. Right, we'll just click play, and we're off. Stunning picture that perfectly illustrates the text below. Congratulations. Now, as this is in beta, well, I think it might be actually, it says beta, but I think it's even older than that. I wouldn't even class it as beta. It's still being worked on, so images are still there. Congratulations, the October Labour Lottery is complete. Your name was pulled. So what this October Labour Lottery is, there you go, basically it's a lottery for jobs. Because of unemployment rates, they basically choose your name, and that's it, you've got a job. Anyone who doesn't get a name out of the lottery, you're stuffed. An apartment will be provided for you and your family in East Grestin. A Class 8 dwelling. Is that a good dwelling? Class 8, maybe it's class up to 10, so maybe 10's the best? Or maybe 8's the worst and 1's the best? Oh, there was the name of the, here we go. Ostotska. That's the country that we've got to be controlling the border for. The Grestin border checkpoint opens at last. Nice brisk waterwork. This is us going into our booth. And it's November 23rd, 1982. Now look at all these people wanting to get inside. Inspector, welcome to your new position at Grestin Border Checkpoint. Stamp passport, entry visa, and return documents to entrant. Entry is restricted to Arstotzkan citizens only. I'm going to struggle saying that. Deny all foreigners. So basically, on their passport, it will have this logo. This is our country's logo. So if we see this, that's a good sign straight away. But it'll also say it on the passport in the bottom right, and all that's really hard to read, it does get clearer later on. Oh, this is basically our booth here as well. So we've got our shutter, so we can actually see them, or we can just deny them straight away and put it down. We have got, this is a loudspeaker if you want to talk to them directly, because you can actually interrogate them if things go wrong. We've also got a nice rule book here. You just drag things over from the right hand side. So a quick look through the rules. Entrance by passport. Arstotzkan citizens only. Oh yeah, this is the map of all the nearby areas, and when you actually click on these, it shows you the cities that will have this passport. So if you're thinking, I'm not too sure about this person, you can check their location and cross-check it, I guess, really. And just make sure that it's actually one of these cities. But as you can see, there is a lot. Oh yeah, we've also got the seals and the work passes as well. Lots and lots of things. So let's put that back in there. Alright. So, let's move that into the slot. And I think we're ready to begin work. Also, just before, when we've actually got the passport, we have denied and approved stamps. As you actually see when they do it. And we get to ultimately control whether they come in or they don't get in at all. So, let's call the first person up, raise the shutter, and here we are. Papers, please. Finally, I can return home. Now, as you can see, if you just leave this in, he's got the logo. And plus, it also says the country they wants to get into. And the picture matches. You got to check all of these details before, because, you know, people faking passports and things. But, as you can see in the bottom left, we're also on the clock. He's been here for like an hour just waiting, talking to me, I guess. So, we'll stick that under approved. Because this guy looks good. Vlad, welcome. Okay, next one. Now, depending on how fast you do this, you actually earn more money. Wow, she looks like some form of zombie. Look at this. Sorry, you're not from this country. Get out. I'm not allowing foreigners in, sorry. Not Stotskans only. Next. Now, these people in blue are actually with armed guards, just in case something happens on the border. I've waited in this damn line since for 8 hours. I hope it was worth it. Well, you're gonna get a bad time, buddy. You're not an Otskan citizen, and I'm struggling to say it again. There you go. Stotskan. Unbelievable, go to hell. Well, you're a nice guy. Oh, you're good. Oops, I nearly put you in the denied section. Here you go, sir. It's just something... I've never seen anything like this, and there's something so intriguing about it. It was a mistake to open the checkpoint. Okay. So that was the end of day 1. We didn't make any money. Well, actually we did. We made $20, is this? Yeah, $20. But we also had to spend, wow, $50 on all of these things. And on the right hand side, we can actually see the condition of our family. And depending on how much money we're earning, we can control what we want to pay. So in this case, we can pay everything. But they might start to be sick or cold, so we might have to put more into heating than food sort of things. It gets quite in depth. Now, Grestin checkpoint A success. Now here, we've got admit foreigners. So now, we've got to be even more vigilant because we can allow anybody in now. And there's an awful lot of people who want to get in. From today, foreigners with a valid passport are permitted to enter. Your booth inspection hardware is now installed. Check all pages. Enter inspect mode using the red button on your desk, which is this one here. We'll highlight 2 pieces of discrepant information. Glory to Arstotzka. Okay, I'll skip through that because I can show you in action if we actually use it. Let's call the first person up. Raise the shutter. Here we go, we've got a man. Okay, so, check the picture. Yeah, the picture's good. Check the date. It expires 1984. And we're in 1982, so that looks good. Apply. Approved. Cause no trouble, sir. Welcome. Oh, next. We really need to call them up as soon as they've gone. Alright. Now, this person's 1982. If you notice here, your passport is actually out of date. So what you do here is you click the inspection button and you highlight what is wrong, which is that, and then you choose the date. And then we get to interrogate them via the loudspeaker. You cannot enter using an expired document. That must be a typographical error. As if there is a typographical error on a passport. Get out. No, you're not getting in here with that document. Next.